This is how being a kid fucked you over in adulthood. So picture this, it's summertime, you smell the summer air when you're a kid, riding your bike, feeling unstoppable. Because I was walking at the park today and this little kid said hi to me, like riding his bike, just the most innocent thing. When we're kids, we believe that we can conquer anything. We're not born to be self-conscious, and yet, over time, most of us can fall into that habit and a lot of other habits. And here's why. When we're kids, we don't really have a firewall in our mind. So we don't have any protection from the outside forces. If an adult or a group of kids say we're ugly, we feel ugly. If they say we're dumb, we feel dumb. But if our parents say we're so smart we can do anything, we feel like we can do anything. And this only gets worse or better with time because we just keep on repeating it to ourselves subconsciously. So fast forward to adulthood, and many of us find ourselves trapped in habits that hold us back. And most of the time, they were formed years ago and not by ourselves, by outside forces like experiences or other people. And ever since I started working with clients, one thing became so clear to me I could not ignore it. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everyone is fighting their own battles. Lack of confidence, limiting beliefs, you name it. Nobody is perfect. We all have our own crap, whether it's overeating, procrastination, or getting stuck in the same old damaging routines. We all have our struggles. And we all have our desires to change those struggles. But the part that sucks is we already know what to do. Put down the phone, skip the extra slice, hit the gym. But actually making those changes, that's a whole different ballgame. As Dr. Huberman said before, and if you don't know who he is, Google him. He's a very smart guy. He said it's tough to fight the mind with the mind. Because think about it, do you really consciously decide to scroll through social media for hours? Or is that just a pattern that you slipped into? Do you decide to hit the snooze button or eat too much? Or is that just a habit? Tony Robbins emphasized that our lives are shaped by repeated behaviors. Or in other words, by habits. But what's even tougher is when those patterns and when those habits become destructive. You get used to overeating, you get used to skipping workouts, or maybe even habits like smoking or drinking. And it becomes your new normal. You feel like you can't function without it. So letting go of that cycle can feel impossible. And some people give up and spend their whole life with that feeling of regret or that feeling of I should have done better, which sucks for them. But here's the good news. If you want to change, habits are not set in stone. They're just deeply ingrained. So the upside is you can change, but the downside is it's hard as hell. The reason why is because when we repeat a behavior, neural pathways are formed in our mind. And this is for our benefit. It makes it easier for the brain to execute that behavior automatically. So changing a habit means creating new pathways, which takes time and effort. And we get so used to watching, X-rated content or doom scrolling or overeating, it becomes the new normal. Think about it, how sick that is. If we saw a dog walk into a shocking fence every 2 hours and get hurt, we would keep on saying to ourselves, why does he keep on getting hurt if he knows exactly what's going to happen? That's exactly what a destructive habit does to us. If you're ready to make a real change and you feel like the time is now, without more coaching or endless training or reading another self-help book, check out this video I made, linked in the description, where I go over a scientific strategy to reprogram your mind and save your future self. And to stay in touch with me, follow my Facebook linked in the bio. Your future self will thank you.